Hello, dear Leo. You are gonna get your mid July general reading. Okay. Um, you will see if it's a love reading or a general reading or however it applies to you. You will know. Welcome to my channel. This is a brand new channel. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for being here. Please share, like, subscribe. You know the drill. This is not my business. I don't do this to make money. I just think that tarot is a great tool to illuminate our own inner truth. I don't identify myself as a psychic or a person who has any special powers that are different from yours. We all have special powers. That's what I believe. We all have a bit of magic within us. Some of us didn't really get that Hogwarts? I wanted to say Hogwarts and then I wanted to say Harvard and then it came out as Horward. Anyway, some of us didn't get the Hogwarts letter, but I think that all of us are partly witches and wizards, and some of us choose to play with it and play with that energy, and some of us don't. So there you go. If you're trying to find clues that will make you go, haha, she's fake, she's whatever, don't look for any clues. I'm not pretending to be anything. So trust me, if you want to pick up a tarot deck, look at some cards, you will also discover that you are saying some stuff that people resonate with, and then you'll discover that you're also quote unquote magical. Anyway, that's just a little bit of chit chat. Also, because there are not that many subscribers and readers at this time on my channel, I am accepting questions. So if you have a question for which you want to have a tarot reading done, please let me know in the comments below. Please provide as much detail as you want to share. It would be great to know some zodiac signs of people that are involved in whatever situation you're asking about. And this will not be a private read, but I will do a video. It will be labeled something like, answering your questions, something original like that, and you will know. And so you will get that. I don't do these readings in any particular manner. I just see where the cards and my energy is taking me. So far you're getting 7 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, and 3 of Pentacles. You can be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. No, Virgo is not an earth sign. Yeah, it is. Is it? Yeah, it is. I don't know why I got confused, because I am a Virgo ascendant and Virgo moon. But, well, there you go, a brain fart. Yeah, so anyway, you may be dealing with a Virgo who has some identity issues. You may be dealing with some earth sign who has some identity problems. I don't know why, because it's like, I'm not an astrologer, I'm not pretending to be, but I know my signs, I know what I am, and yeah, I just got a brain fart. So again, if you're dealing with somebody who has some earth in their chart, they may be having a little bit of a self-identity crisis. I don't know. Some of you may be trying to get some kind of a commitment out of this person, but if they are having some kind of self-identity crisis, they are probably not going to show up in your relationship the way you want them, because if we're not really sure about our own desires, intentions, and just ourselves, we're not going to show up in a partnership in a way that's going to be fruitful and good for anybody. Yeah, Leo, for whatever reason, I'm not really getting a good reading for you. I just did an Aries read, and boy, that reading was just nothing but unicorns and rainbows and loves and 2 of Cups and all that good stuff. But for you, I'm getting just a weird energy of confusion and just weirdness. Okay, so if you're dealing with some kind of situation, maybe at work, where you don't know if you should stay or go, you don't know if that's what you want to do, if that's really like your identity to be in that job, or just if you're really fulfilling your destiny, or what your heart tells you to do. If that's the case, um, some changes need to be made. If it's a love situation in which you or your person is not showing up with clarity about their intentions, their desires, you are unsure of what the hell it is that they want, or how they're presenting themselves. Like one day they can be this way, another they can be a different way. uh yeah, you some changes need to be made. All right, let's talk about each of these cards, and maybe that's going to give us some clarity. I have the Tower as the overall energy, underneath which is the Moon, and Six of Pentacles. So yeah, there are some things, Virgo, that Virgo. Oh my God, some of you are definitely dealing with a very confused Virgo. Um, there are some things that just you are not aware of in this person, or they're not even aware of it themselves. I don't think they're like out there lying at you or lying to you, but just there's just some confusion. Okay, there's some confusion there's some clarity, there is imbalance, there is somebody being left out. um yeah, so so the cards, I have Seven of Pentacles, Four of Wands, and Three of Pentacles. For whatever reason, I'm reading that situation as somebody who is really trying to work on themselves. So I'm not saying that your person is this malicious person who just wants to take advantage of you or something, but okay, I think we're back. I had to stop for a second. My child needed me. So yeah, I don't feel like this person is malicious and like trying to take advantage of you or anything like that. I just sincerely believe that I almost want to say they can't help it. And when you are in this energy of like, let's build something together, let's build something stable together. In order to build something stable, the Four of Wands is that you are going to take care of two wands, they're going to take care of two wands. It's going to need to be partnership, and then you're going to build something stable and good, and in which everybody feels secure, safe, and their needs are being met, and so on and so forth, balanced, all the good stuff. They're not going to show up there if they cannot take care of their part of the bargain. I cannot speak today. So they're not clear in themselves, they're not clear in their communication either. I'm having really hard time communicating right now. And I am a talker. I am a very I talk fast, I talk a lot. I don't have problems with communication, but I'm just having trouble communicating my side, communicating what I want to tell you. And that's what I feel in that energy. All right, bear with me, Leo, bear with me about this person. So you're right in the middle of the reading with your Strength card. I have Nine of Swords and I have Queen of Wands. Okay, so the Strength and Queen of Wands, I feel like you are in your own element. You're good. You are in your strong Queen of Wands kind of energy. But you know what? You're sick and tired of this guy or girl, whatever your person is. You're sick and tired of this person. You know what? It's exhausting to just, you are being mature, you're being strong, and they're just not showing up the way you want them to show up. So that's that energy right here. And then at the end we have the Death card, we have Nine of Wands, we have Ace of Cups, and we have the World, and the overall energy is the Tower. I feel like I have two options for you. Either this person is going to change their behavior and freaking turn it around, or you're going to end it, Leo. You are going to freaking end it. And you're going to end that whole like Nine of Swords kind of energy of like I'm just worrying about this situation, sleepless nights, so just anxiety about all of this, when I am strong, I am ready to go, I'm ready to build. Where are you? You know, and what you're gonna do is, or what if the person changes their behavior and decides to show up in the way that you deserve, that's gonna be great. But either, all right, so this is where I'm getting clarity. See, in the beginning, I couldn't even speak. And I was messing up words, messing up zodiac signs, and just being very unsure. What's going to happen, Leo, is that this month, middle of July, you are going to get your own clarity, understand who you are, that you are a freaking lion. You are that fiery, creative, passionate, awesome sign, awesome human, awesome creature, and you deserve a situation in which your person is coming in exactly like that. Now, if it's not the person read, because this is a general read, if this is about job situation, you are gonna decide that, you know what, this job is just creating too much anxiety for me, this is not my true identity, this is not where I should be, and you're gonna make those changes like a mother effer. Okay, because you're just done. You're just done with this shit. And how you gonna make that changes is gonna be like, you're gonna sit and you're gonna think about it. You're gonna come up with a plan, even though you're exhausted, you're tired, you're at the level of like 9 of Wands. I cannot do it anymore. Yes, you can. You're a freaking Leo. Of course you can. But. Either the situation itself is gonna change, or if it's the person is gonna change, or you're gonna end it. That's the outcome, and that's the situation that I'm getting over here, which I am communicating very poorly with just lots of trouble with my words. I have Justice at the end with 7 of Cups. You have choices, Leo. You're fine. Okay, so let's get one card for each one of these cards over here. Something flipped over. Yeah, Page of Cups. Yeah, somebody is just very much emotionally unavailable, emotionally immature, and you're just tired of it. Honestly, you are just tired of it. Whoa, okay. I have the Sun flip up again. That's your card. And I have 10 of Swords. Yeah. You know what? Whatever situation you're dealing with, Leo, you are done. That's the end of the cycle. This is as worst as it can get, as bad as it can get. Okay, 9 of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. You've been stubbornly holding on to the situation for a while, thinking that something was going to change, but it is not. Certain cards flipped up, just so you know, but I'm not really going to take it because they were just like all over the place. Yeah, you were stubborn about the situation. You know what? Let's not call it stubborn. Let's call it determined. You had perseverance. You wanted to make this work. You gave it a lot. But here you go. 9 of Wands again on top of 9 of Wands. Over here I have you again with Queen of Wands and the Lovers. For some of you, it was definitely a relationship situation. And then I have 4 of Wands again. All the cards are repeating themselves. That's pretty cool. You gave this all you have had, okay? And nobody can tell you that you didn't stick it out. You did not, put in the effort that... Yeah. So, I got some clarifiers. At the bottom of the deck, I have 10 of Pentacles and 5 of Wands and the World card. Yeah, you wanted this to work out. You wanted this stability. You wanted the family. Or again, if it's the job situation, you wanted that gain and abundance. But you know what? You're done with this. You are done in this emotionally immature, emotionally unavailable, somebody who doesn't know who they are, what they want. And you know what, again, I'm not getting feelings of like this person is horrible or toxic or just like mean or just wants bad things for you. But you know what, sometimes that's even harder. That's why you stuck out for so long, and that's why you tried so hard, and that's why you're freaking exhausted at this point. Okay, because usually if somebody's being like a straight up asshole, you can totally dump their ass, and just if the situation is completely bad, like at work, just completely horrible, you can totally just move out, like move away from the situation and um change it. But when you have the Lover's card, when you have the idea of that, this person really wants to try to just show up and be better, but I'm just not getting it, it is harder for you to just give it up. But what you're gonna do is you're gonna finally find out, and just find out within you that that's it. I love you, but I love myself more, and that's not selfish. When you show up for yourself, and when you say, well, this is what I am, this is what I want, and I am the Lion, I am the Queen of Wands, which you got actually twice. I want family, I want stability. You got that twice again, the stability card. I have all this love to give, and I want somebody to share that with. You know what? That's your right. And actually, if you don't say that, you are being mean to your own self. And if you are being mean to yourself, how is anybody else gonna show up and be the person that you want them to be if you're not being the person that you should be? If you're not taking care of yourself the way you want, if you're not showing up for yourself the way you want, if you're not advocating for your wants and needs, nobody else is going to do that for you. And I understand that your person, there's love there, and that you don't want to abandon them, and you want to keep this going. But for how long, Leo? For how long? At what cost? At the cost of you having these sleepless nights, just worrying about the situation? At what cost? And you know what, I don't want to give you false hope, but many times we see that when you actually show up in this strong energy with your person and say, you know what, go take care of yourself, and then why don't you come back with whatever you want to present with however you want to show up, and then let's talk again. Many times that may be the spark that's going to make that person really work on themselves and really change. And you know what, maybe on that journey you're gonna find somebody else and they gotta find somebody else, but you sparking that, because if you leave this person and if you leave this situation, it's gonna create obviously some pain, because there's definitely love there, but you actually taking that step and making this person face that pain and actually realize that, you know what, it is me that I need to work on. It is my immaturity that it has caused all of this. That is going to make that person grow and learn if they're smart. And that you will be the person who facilitated that lesson for them, which is freaking awesome, which is amazing. So the process, is it going to hurt? Probably. Is it needed? Yes. Is there a possibility that before you end all of this person may change? Slight. I don't feel that too much though, to be honest. Do I feel like something needs to end for this situation to actually change for this person who, it may be you though, but I don't think that's you though, because you're showing up like a freaking queen. But do I think that this ending is supposed to happen so this person gets a wake-up call and freaking puts in some work and shows up as a mature person who's ready to build something stable with you? Yeah, I do. We see that all the time. Where, when somebody is just putting up with person's shit for years and years and years, that person is not going to grow. When the person has the guts to say, you know what, this is not serving me anymore, bye bye, work on yourself and then come and then we'll talk, that usually helps that person grow. And if not, then you dodge the bullet. Because if you're hoping for this person to just change all of a sudden, and you're like, well, what if I wait like one more month, a couple more weeks, one more year, right? That's not gonna happen. You waited too long. You're exhausted. You're exhausted, and that's gonna eventually slow down your own growth. If that person really wants to grow, let them go. And then if they're freaking changing in a month or a year or whatever, they'll show up. And if not, that's their life, that's their journey. That's all I have for you, my dear Leo. I'm sorry you're facing this, but I wish you to find the inner strength and the inner Queen of Wands that you have. Regardless of what gender you are, you have that queen inside of you who is working for you, not against you. Use that power, use your inner power, and do great things for you. Okay, and that way you'll be able to do great things for others around you, including this person who has trouble just showing up the way they should be showing up. That's all, my love. Enjoy your day and spread positivity.